Hi, my name is Geeta Sidhu-Robb, and today we're going to talk about self-love. It's one of those really interesting things that women do give through a lifetime enormous amounts of love because we're very nurturing, because we are mothers, because we give birth, because traditionally we end up looking after children and we end up looking after elderly parents, because we end up running our homes. We do give a lot of love on a daily basis, in every single scenario we spend time in. What happens though, that I find, is that women are very good at loving others and not great at loving themselves. And it sort of sounds a bit new agey really to talk about self-love. But self-love, the definition of self-love, the many definitions of self-love are self-respect, self-knowledge, self-first, and the understanding that we matter and where we come from is where we give to everybody else in our lives. And I spend a lot of time working with people who are very ill or terminally ill. And one of the interesting things is that when you speak with people like that and you talk about love yourself, they do kind of go, I mean, I kind of intellectually get it, but I'm not quite sure how to feel it. Because, and the more intelligent you are as well, honestly, the harder it is, because we tend to spend so much time in our brains and so much time intellectually present that we find that we sort of don't quite connect with our hearts and feel ourselves. And you know, really, when people talk about come along feeling love, you're not going to walk into your office and feel love, are you? Because then you're that creepy weirdo person that everybody avoids. So you want to get to the stage where we're understanding what it means for us to love ourselves. And I have this exercise that I do with people, you know, when they are very ill and they come in, and it's really important for them to understand that loving themselves is part of the process of getting well again. But you know, you don't have to get sick at all for me to explain to you how to love yourself. And it's a really interesting exercise. So we're going to do that now. When I say love yourself, do you find that you have this overwhelming rush of love for yourself and you think, oh my God, I'm absolutely amazing and I'm wonderful? And when you do think that, it must not be that you think, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy, my hair's great, because those are not the things that I care about when I think about, are you loving yourself? I think about the places that do you love who you are as a human being? Do you love who you are as a person? Do you love where you're coming from as everything that you do? And when I was first talking about this, and I was talking about it with any of my coaches or mentors, and it was like, well, you need to show more love. Ooh, somebody's beeping in terms of love there. When I was thinking, do you show more love for yourself? And I kind of find it really hard I'm like, yeah, clearly I love myself. But, you know, but in fact, in the beginning, I even found it very hard to say that. Then I did that horrendous exercise. Has anyone ever asked you that, where you stand in front of the mirror and you go, I love you, Geeta. I really, really love you. And I would think, somebody shoot me in the head now, because I feel stupid, I look stupid, and I don't want to do this. And I couldn't take it seriously. But there's an easier way to connect the sense of love to who you are as a human being. So what I found that I did, and is what I teach now, is, and it's very easy if you've got kids, but it's also very easy if you have family or parents or anyone. Start by thinking of someone that you love. So when I think like that, I'll immediately think of one of my children, and then I feel guilty because I haven't thought of the other children, but you know, that's another story. And I'll think of one of my children, and when I think about my children, my face softens, my heart kind of expands, and my whole being changes because I'm feeling love for my child. And then, so I would like you to do that. I would like you to think of someone that you love unconditionally. It doesn't matter who it is. Actually, my cats do it for me too. You have a dog, be my guest. Parrots, I don't really care. Think of someone, something. Inanimate objects are not allowed. You literally cannot be doing this about your Chanel handbag or your watch. Do you feel that expansive sense, that huge growth that you almost feel? Now, when you've got that feeling, think, I love myself. And it's quite interesting. The first time you do it, you'll find that you will shrink quite quickly, and that sense of love can almost disappear. So you have to immediately go back to thinking of the person that you were thinking of that made you feel loved. Then you think, I love myself. And it shrinks, but it doesn't shrink as much. And I want you to do that exercise 2, 3, 4, 5 times till that link between love and myself becomes established in your brain and in your body. Once you've done that, the next step in the exercise is to think of something that you feel that you're really good at. So for example, we aren't going to tell my children this, but I feel like I'm a really good mother most of the time. And so when I think of myself and I think I'm a good mother, I can love myself as a mother. That expands my heart again. But what I did there was I was able to think of something where I loved myself as a person, as part of my life, but I still loved myself. So I want you to write down 1, 2, 3 things and ways in which you show up where you love yourself when you're that person. So I can love myself as a mother. I can love myself as a daughter. I can love myself as a CEO. But each one of them will have a very different sense in your body. And I want you to do that exercise. And when you find the thing that really opens your heart, do that exercise every day for a couple of weeks. Write down, I love myself as a mother. Write down, I love myself. Because the way, when you write stuff down, the way your brain and your head and your body connect, it creates a reality in your heart, a reality in your system, a reality in your life. And then when you've done that for a few weeks, look around you and you will notice that your life has actually changed. That the way you show up has changed, that the way people are talking to you has changed, that literally the way the universe starts to respond to you becomes softer, more loving, kinder. Random acts of kindness will come your way. You have my word. Try it. It's the most amazing exercise. I really hope that you try this. I hope it really, really works for you. Let me know how it feels down below. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and you'll know when I next post videos. So my name is Geeta Sidhu-Robb, and I run a company called Nosh Detox in London.